Aloha! Today we will be doing a nice grounding yoga practice. Find yourself in a quiet space where you can relax your mind and your body. Sitting on your knees, place one hand on your belly and the other hand on your chest. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale really deep. Exhale. Put your hands onto your mat and exhale into cow. Inhale and curl your back into cat. Exhale to cow. Inhale, cat. Exhale, cow. Inhale, cat. And now take it back. Do a couple of hip circles here. It's important for us to keep our hips nice and juicy. As we get older, we need to keep these joints young to prevent any injuries. Do a couple on each side. And then make your way into your first downward dog. Here in downward dog, ground your hands into your mat, leaving no space, looking slightly in between your hands, creating a straight back. Lastly, bring your heels to the ground. Mirror step to the front of your mat, looking up. Slowly curl up, hands to your chest. Namaste. Ground into your left foot. Raise your right foot either into the inside of your calf or into your thigh for tree pose. Bring your hands to your chest and gazing at one point. Hold it here, taking deep breaths. Release. Let's do the other side. Again, bring your foot to the inside of your calf or inside of your thigh. Keeping your eyes gazed at one point. Chest is lifted. Hold it here. Release. Come to the front of your mat for some namaskars. Inhaling up, exhale, fold forward. Inhale to flat back. Exhale, step or jump, both feet to the back. Inhale to plank. Exhale, bring your knees, then your chest and chin to the floor. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, push up, back to your knees. And then to downward dog. Holding it here in downward dog for 5 breaths. Step or jump to the front of your mat. Inhale to flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise. Looking up. Bring your hands back to your chest. Let's do another 2. Inhaling. Up, exhale, fold forward. Step your feet back. Exhale, come to your knees and chest, or all the way to chaturanga and then upward dog. Exhale to downward dog. Holding it here for 5 deep breaths. Inhale, step or jump both feet to the front of your mat. And slowly roll up and hands to your chest. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale to flat back. Exhale, planting your hands on your mat. Step or jump both feet down. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. And hold it here. Inhale. Now we're going to drop our knees down and come into child's pose. Relax here, feeling the warmth of that warm up. Come back to the front of your mat. And slowly rise up, holding it here in Tadasana. Alright. From chair, fold forward. Inhale, exhale, step or jump back. From plank, drop your knees, then your chin and chest to the floor. Spread your arms out for an extra wide cobra. Exhale, plant your hands, make your way back to downward dog. Bringing now your right foot forward into a warrior 1. Plant your hands, go through another vinyasa. Upward dog, downward dog. Now stepping your left foot in between your hands into warrior 1. Planting your hands, stepping back. Exhale, inhale to upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hold it here. Step or jump to the front of your mat. Inhale to flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale to chair. And rise back to Tadasana. 1 more, Surya Namaskar B. Inhale. Exhale, looking up to chair. Fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands. Step or jump your feet to the back of your mat. Exhale, inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Bringing your right foot forward to warrior 1. Looking up. Planting your hands, plank, Upward dog, downward dog. Stepping your left foot forward for warrior one. Upward dog, downward dog. Now hold it here for 5 breaths. Step or jump to the front of your mat. Inhaling to flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale to chair. Rise back to Tadasana. Stepping your right foot. Big step to the back of your mat. Bringing your knee down and your thighs perpendicular to the floor. For warrior two. Now in warrior two, let's do some hip circles. So work it out here, ladies. And round your hips one way and to the other way. Really working out those joints. Alright, let's do the other side. For warrior two, front foot is facing forward, the back foot is parallel to the back of the mat. Put your hands on your hips for some hip circles. Work those hips out. Get those dancing moves on. And the other side. Straighten your front leg. And hinge at your hips, bringing your fingers down to your toes. Looking up, extending your top hand to the ceiling for Trikonasana, triangle pose. From triangle pose, bend your front knee and extend your hand over your head for extended side angle. Inhaling back up, hands to your chest. Let's do the other side. Straighten your right leg and hinge at the hips for Trikonasana. Holding it here. Remembering to breathe. Bending your knee, sending your arm over your ear for extended side angle. Inhale back to center and to the top of your mat. Remembering to breathe and relax. Inhaling your arms up. Fold your right arm under your left arm. And bring your right leg up. Folding it over your left leg as you sit. Try to tuck your toes even around the bottom of your left calf. Might take a little bit of adjusting, but you can get it there. Now hold it here. Keep your eyes focused on one point. And breathe. Release. Let's do the other side. Inhaling up, swing your left arm underneath your right arm. Bring your left leg up and over, trying even to tuck the left toes behind your calf and sink into your seat, holding it here, keeping your gaze steady. Release. Point both feet to the side wall for a forward fold. Putting your hands on your hips, sending your chest forward. Plant your hands onto the floor to further pull you into this fold. Trying to keep a flat back. Hold it here. Inhale, put your hands back on your hips. Come back up. Let's do one more. This time clasp your hands behind your back. Sending your chest forward. Exhale. Forward fold. Hold it here. With every exhale, fold deeper. And inhaling, coming back up. Back to the front of your mat for Tadasana. Next, take a big step with your right foot to the back of your mat for Parsvottanasana. You can grab either your elbows, or if you can do reverse prayer with your hands. Both feet are facing the back of the room. Slowly fold forward, keeping your legs straight if possible. Head to knee pose. Inhale back up. Face the front of the room for the other side. Exhale, fold forward. Keeping your knees or your legs straight. Inhale, release. Into the front of the mat. From Tadasana, we're going to come into crescent pose. So bring your right foot to the back, keeping the heel off the floor. Your arms are up, looking up to the ceiling. Inhaling, straighten your leg, exhale, fold your knee. Now pop up into Warrior 3. Holding it here, finding your balance. You can do this. Hold it, you Superman. And release. Back to crescent. Come forward into an optional vinyasa. Find yourself in downward dog. From here, step your right foot forward into crescent, keeping your left heel off the floor, looking up. Inhale, straighten your leg, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now inhaling, popping up, hold it here. Hold it, find your balance, try to straighten your leg and tuck in your stomach. Release. Plant your hands down and find yourself in a downward dog. Bringing your elbows down. for dolphin pose. Now bring your knees down and come to your belly. Bring your hands underneath your body, palms facing down. Inhaling, lift up your arms and your legs and your chest. Hold it here. Release. Bring your arms forward. Inhale, lift everything up. Lift your arms and your legs and your chest and hold it, hold it, hold it. Release. Grab the outsides of your ankles for bow pose. Pull up everything, looking up, pulling up. With every exhale, pull up some more. Release, rest. Now make your way into a seated position. From here, we're going to come to our knees for camel pose. Push forward with your hips, sending your head back. Push forward with your hips and then grab your heels. Keep pushing with your hips forward. And release. Looking back up. Bring your hands to your hips and folding back into a child's pose. Get ready for one more camel pose. Toes curled, standing on your knees. Hip distance apart. Press your tailbone down. Hips forward. Your spine is up into your heart. Press your hips forward. Press them forward and remember to breathe even here. Bring your hands to your back and release. Back into child's pose. Relax here. And slowly make your way into a seated position. Keep your left leg crossed under, with your right leg over. Send your right arm back, using it as a lever. Pull into this twist. Hold it here. Release. Let's do the other side. Your right foot is tucked under. Your left arm is used as a lever to pull yourself into this twist. for separate legs forward fold. So your left foot first. Exhaling, fold forward. Keeping a flat back if possible. Inhale, release. Let's do the other side. Tucking in your left leg, keeping your right leg straight. When your foot is flexed. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, back to center. Make your way onto your back. Give yourself a big hug. Hug your knees in for wind removing pose. Show yourself some love. Release into a twist again. Holding both knees to one side and then to the other. Make your way to the wall. Scoot your hips up to the wall. Relaxing back. Your arms are by your side. Close your eyes and relax here. This position not only gives you a fresh perspective on life, but it also fuels your brain with new blood. It helps everything to be calm, and things seem to be more still, yet awake. Gently wiggling your toes and your fingers. Slide your legs down the wall. And slowly make your way back to seated. We're going to finish today's practice with a short meditation. Here in your seated position with your legs crossed underneath you. Close your eyes, bringing together the thumb and your first finger. Set your mind on something very calm and peaceful. A happy memory or a happy place that you once were. Bring your mind there and just think about that. Let all your worries and troubles for the day be set aside. and only happiness and peace is left in your mind. Ignore all the sounds around you and slowly lay down on your back for Savasana. In Savasana, let everything go. Absorb all of the benefits from today's practice by just resting here. You may lay here as long as you need to. Thanks again for practicing yoga with me today. Namaste, yogis. Come back soon and often. Thanks for joining Thunder and I today. Mahalo.